This is Drew Zahn of the Family Leader here with Marjorie Dannenfelser of the Susan B. Anthony List at the 2018 Family Leadership Summit. And Marjorie, I know that the Susan B. Anthony List works extensively the pro-life issue on a national level. Here in Iowa, of course, the heartbeat bill, we were very much thrilled with that. It was a big deal here in Iowa, but what has happened nationally? What have been the ripple effects of that legislation?
Well, it is huge in terms of its influence in the rest of the nation. It's communicated that with will and with drive and building consensus, what can be done. In other places around the country, there have been very few things even close to that. So in a few states, there have been a 15-week bill passed, but that's about it in terms of how close we get. So Arkansas passed a bill as well. So it's had ripple effects in that it shows the muscle of the pro-life movement, the moral fiber of the movement, and the backbone of the legislatures and this governor, who is a beautiful model for other people who should be running for governor and should be running for federal office.
You know, earlier in your presentation, you talked about how this was the springtime of the pro-life movement. Would you explain a little bit what you meant by that?
Well, one thing I can say is the heartbeat bill is one great representation of what that means. I would say in general, though, in the last several years, since about the 2012 presidential election, we in the pro-life movement went from being on defense to going on offense in the best of ways, not offensive, but really making sure that we define this issue in terms of, number one, the beauty of it, but also the extremes that the other side has staked out to claim, and even in the political arena, try to make sure that they prevail, even holding on to the extremes. So what I mean is that our candidates have done a beautiful job of describing their own position, saying that they are for measures that are consensus measures, and then drawing an outline of their opponents, making sure that everyone understands that they are on the extreme on this issue. So that has been key to this springtime. Another key to the springtime of the pro-life movement that I think is budding right now is the direction of the courts. The election of Donald Trump and his appointment of judges all along the continuum on the federal bench and definitely on the Supreme Court means that bills like the heartbeat bill, other bills can come to fruition and actually make their way into the law.
I know that your organization has been key in getting pro-life leaders, especially women leaders, as I understand, elected all over the nation. And today you announced that you'd be weighing in on Iowa's governor race. Would you tell us a little bit more about why and what's going on?
It's very exciting. It's a first for us. And I don't mean that we've never endorsed governors or that we've never endorsed women governors, but this particular Governor Reynolds was so strong in her pro-life commitment and signed the heartbeat bill into law. We thought that we need to come alongside her, reward her for her beautiful leadership, raise her as an example to others about how to lead. So we are going in with an independent expenditure through our Women Speak Out super PAC, along with the Family Leader, and doing a three-digit independent expenditure to really flesh out this issue, make sure that pro-life voters know that she's the hero that she is, outside of the normal communication bands that we usually communicate in.
Very good. And can you tell us, or actually, tell our viewers just how can they find out more about the Susan B. Anthony List and what's going on?
Well, thanks for asking. You can go online at Susan B. Anthony List. Just Google that. You'll find us. It's very, very easy to get involved. Join up with the Susan B. Anthony List. Find out where you can go door to door and helping with Senate campaigns, and find out what's happening on the federal and state level.
Marjorie Dannenfelser, thank you very much.
Thank you, Drew.